Hoyoverse is constantly releasing new 5-star characters, and they will come with a featured weapon tailor-made for them. Now, while this is supposed to be their signature weapon, I've started to notice a trend. For some reason, Hoyo honors a specific set of weapons rather than an actual signature weapon. As of now, the only characters who don't have a signature 5-star weapon are Albedo, Jean, Chi-Chi, Mona, and Kuching. Albedo has a signature weapon in the form of a limited edition 4-star, which is honestly amazing, but for any newcoming Genshin players, that's just not an option for him. Other than that, most all of the weapons on him are mediocre in comparison. While I believe that every character should have a weapon that aesthetically suits them, such as Xiao having the Jade Spear, Nilou having the Wolf's Gravestone, and Ganyu having Amos Bow, some of these weapons don't suit them in lore, such as Wolf's Gravestone being Barca's sword, and Amos Bow literally being a Mondstadt bow, but they at least suit them in playstyle. But what aggravates me is that Hoyoverse has decided to create weapons that have no place on a specific character. Some I can get away with, like Mistspiller, but others are just downright awful. Kazuha has no weapon that suits his look, period, that are 5 stars at least. His quote-unquote signature weapon looks downright awful on him. The Inazuma characters are known for having a katana-like playstyle, as they sheath their weapon in combat, but you give Kazuha a Mondstadt sword. For what purpose? I get that the weapon belongs to the Millennial Movement series, but why create a series of weapons that are downright ugly on the specific character that they're tailored for? This weapon suits Jean much more than Kazuha, and honestly, she can use it well. What adds insult to injury is the 4-star weapon you obtain from his story quest that could have easily been another example of Albedo's sword, a weapon that suits them and is a quest exclusive, but instead, they duplicate a weapon that nobody uses, the flute. It's horrible how they think this is fair, for a character to have no weapon identity and also be a 5-star. Now, Kazuha doesn't really need his 5-star weapon as much, as I rock this garbage sword regardless, but it should not be this way. More examples of a failure of a signature weapon is the Thundering Pulse. Literally, make it red and black. And Mistsplitter, again, make it blue. But the Mistsplitter doesn't really bother me as much because I'm convinced that this is Kuching's signature weapon. And then we have the abysmal abomination of the Key of Kyaji's nuts. Wait, I said it wrong? Oops, I meant the Key of Kyaji's suits. Now, seriously, either way, this weapon is balls. Like, really. Now, I'm not pulling Nilou because she's literally one of the most restrictive characters that I've ever seen in Genshin. However, this sword is a disgrace. Quite honestly, while they gave Kazuha an ordinary katana-like weapon in his demo, they gave Nilou literally a 4-star weapon that doesn't even properly suit her in the trailer. This is disgusting in my opinion. A weapon that is so ugly on her you can't even use it in her trailer? That's despicable. I also hate the look of Sino's weapon, but at least it fits him as far as color. So this is the route we take, huh? Instead of making coherent characters with beautiful designs along with great weapons that suit them, we will just create weapons and force them upon characters. The price tag for the 5-star weapon is quite high, so it should not disappoint in the slightest. I would feel disappointed that my gorgeous Nilou had to carry around a boat paddle. Like, she can swim on her own, right? I just hope that Hoyoverse starts making weapons that suit the character, but that's a huge hit and miss nowadays. The inconsistency kills me. If you made it this far, please like this video and make sure you're subscribed for more informative and entertaining Genshin content. Until next time, Enigma out.